What up, y'all? It's Monster Chappie. We're back today for another Madden 13 gameplay, and today I have the Packers and my opponent has the Bears. So this should shape up to be a real good game. As you guys know, you've probably been seeing a lot of Bears gameplay on my channel, and yet in here is some more Bears gameplay. But this time I'm on the opposite end. Right here, we're fortunate enough that he drops the pick, and we're able to, capitalize and get a first down in the following play. This is actually a money game on Gamersaloon. And yeah, we're gonna see how this shapes up to be a real good game. One reason you have been seeing so much Bears is because the Bears are essentially my last year's Bengals. For all of you guys that were with me for the end of Madden 12, near the end of the year when I started playing a lot of money games and things like that, you're definitely seeing a lot of Bengals, just because I didn't want to just be using the Packers, who were the best team last year clearly, all the time and things like that. And then on that first possession defensively, we get an interception. And that's actually going to be really big for us in this game. And right here is why you avoid those linebackers and really try to hit that edge and really just use that speed. And you just seen it there again. That's why speed is so critical on this game, because if you take those angles, sometimes you just want to go straight sideways, or you want to go even sometimes a little bit down and sideways to avoid those defenders and give yourself a little bit of room of separation. And when doing that, that's actually going to end up leading to you getting, possible bigger plays and being able to separate from that defender, maybe even hit the sideline and get an additional 10 yards, 10 plus yards, just depending on the situation and the circumstances and the player who's chasing you, of course. But like I said, man, that's why speed is critical. You don't want those 80 speed guys out there on the wing going up against a 83 speed linebacker, because most of the time you're probably going to lose that battle. Right here we find Mr. Nelson on a curl, and one-on-one he's able to take his man, and we're able to take that into the end zone. Only thing that sucks about that is that we left him way too much time to work with. We probably should have laid down, but I didn't want to take the points off the board, and the defense has been playing relatively well this game thus far. So we're going to go ahead and try to give them another chance. And right here he finds a nice curl route right up the slot. And that's one thing I have been seeing a little bit more of lately, is curls from the slot position. And folks have definitely been getting that to work a lot better for them. So right here, 7:21, we need a stop here, and with no time outs, we are able to stop him from scoring at the 2-yard line. So that right there is a huge stop, and the reason being because if he would have scored here, that would have been a tie ball game. So basically what this game's going to come down to is that interception on that first drive, and then that mistake there just before half, not getting any points, not being able to get into the end zone. So that basically gave us a 2-possession advantage, whereas if he would have scored on both of those, obviously he's in a position to win the game, and if he would only scored on one of them, we would only have a 1-possession lead, and it'd actually be a tie ball game right now. And again, that possession battle is something I'm going to keep stressing to you guys, because the difference between winning and losing, especially in the slower games, slower paced games, money games, must-win games, things like that, the possessions are critical, especially when you got the even matchup, you're playing somebody good, things like that. Every possession counts. Now, don't get stressful and live every possession like it's the last possession you'll ever play, but you do want to have some concentration on every possession and make sure you execute and make sure you don't throw a silly pass. Sometimes it's better to just take a sack or throw the ball away, or get near the sidelines if you're trying to avoid a big hit or things like that. Slide with your QB, slide with your wide receiver. These are all the things that you have to do on a consistent basis if you're gonna consistently win these games. And right here we've got a 10-point lead, but there's only 2 minutes left, so he's really kind of forced to either run his offense and have a little bit of time left, or he's forced to chuck it downfield, which he does there. And as you see, Mr. Benson, we go, takes it all the way to the end zone. And now this game is definitely out of hand, and there's just really no way he's going to come back. But if you watch the game, this was a very close game, despite what the scoreboard says. It comes all the way back down to that possession before halftime, us getting that stop due to the time running out. And then that first interception on his first play, where he kind of just forced that pass in there. And then that ends up being the result, and then we end up having the game turn out like it did here. So again, guys, those possessions are critical. and really focus in and lock in on getting those critical stops and not getting stopped and trying to get 7 as many times as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and leave a like if you did and subscribe for more. This your boy Monster Chappy. Till the next time, we gone.